Times are hard. They are. Everything's expensive. Gas, food, movies, clothes, all that stuff. I want something that is luxury, but is not trying to take all the money out of my pocket. Well, guess what? I got something right here. This Nica Rustica right here. This thing right here, we people kindly call it the $6 chuck, right? It's a little bit over that, but not by much. Before you get to $7 heaven, I guess he really doesn't fit as well as $6 chuck, but fantastic, fantastic. Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Mexican San Andreas binder, Nicaraguan Esteli and Jalapa fillers. And let me see if I can cut this thing. Ha! Right there, right? Gorgeous little band, gorgeous little box. They didn't put a lot of money into the bands in the box. They didn't. Why? Because they wanted to put the money in the tobacco and the blend and put it in your hand at a price you ain't happy. You ain't happy. Price that you are happy to afford, right? This thing is all right. Let's talk about the flavors as soon as I get this thing toasted up. Put a little toasty toast on it. By the way, while you're waiting, you can hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed, you can hit that subscribe button. It does help our analytics, and we greatly appreciate it. That way it makes it easier for us to get the word out and get more content to you. Right? Right. All right. Got it. Mm. Mm. There's budget and there's budget luxury. All right. Budget is I want to smoke a cigar. Hey, the canter don't want to spend a bunch of money. Maybe I'm mowing, maybe I'm working on shop, maybe I'm building a deck, maybe I got a bunch of people coming over and I don't want to give them all a $30 cigar. Okay. Facts is facts, baby. Especially if they come up and say, "Hey, I've always wanted to try a cigar. Can I try one of those, please?" They give me $30 cigar, and they're like, it just wasn't for me, and they just let it sit in the ashtray, and then you have to make that decision as to whether you're going to throw away a $30 cigar, or you're going to smoke it cigar style, or you're going to put it in your pipe, or you're going to wipe it off with whatever and smoke it when they're gone. A little hint: I ain't throwing it away. So, budget and budget luxury. Budget is you just want to get a cigar, you want to smoke a cigar, you really don't care how it tastes, you just want to have a cigar in your mouth. I get it. I'm that way. Fishing trips, working in the shop. But when I can take that same money on a subpar experience and put it into something that's going to put me at a flavor point of $10 to $15, man, I'm on board with that. Let's pony up and ride. Come on, let's get this thing going. Let's boogity boogity boogity. Not only is this cigar good enough for those events for me to feel like I had my money well spent, I also found myself grabbing it when I could grab more expensive cigars. It's a good cigar. I don't know if they'd like me to say that because I mean they got a lot of cigars that are at a higher price point that they probably want to sell them too. And I'm not saying that those aren't good. I'm not saying that I'm not reaching for those as well because I am. What? If this is what I got, I ain't that upset about it. Smooth. Covers your tongue like gravy. Dries out your mouth like grape skins. A little bit of oaky cedar. A little bit of minerally turned earth. A little bit of mm, the crema off of espresso coffee, cafecito. Maybe a hint of leathers. Maybe a hint of golden raisins. I'm glad Chief's not here because he's like, how can you say so many flavors? You cigar reviewers, y'all just like to say stuff. Some do. Himalayan sea salt from the left side of the ocean. Pencil lead. Cocoa puffs. But when a cigar has good flavors, and you can taste them, why not? Right? But if you can't taste them, some people say, I just can't taste all those flavors. That's fine. Just enjoy your cigar. Unless you're a cigar reviewer, if you're a cigar reviewer, you kind of got to you got to be able to express to people watching what you're tasting. Don't ever lie. Don't ever embellish. Don't ever whatever. But if you taste something, it'd be a good way to, it'd be good for you to be able to express it. If you say, well, this tastes like a cigar, I'll see you later. You probably won't get a lot of traction. As you can see, they didn't scrimp on the smoke, and that burn is flawless right now. That's Carolina's tight and tiny. Looks good. Looks delicious. That smoke is just, look at that smoke. Oh, that's beautiful. It's almost mesmerizing. Oh, look at that. Sorry. I'm a cigar geek. I like cigars. So summertime's here. You're going to take trips. You're going to be with friends. You're going to be hanging out. You're going to be doing things. Why not have a cigar in that moment? If you don't want to spend a ton of money on your cigars, to go out and maybe sit it down, maybe not get to finish it, maybe not get to pay attention because you're playing cornhole or having a good time with everybody doing charades or whatever y'all do. You tipping the elbow a little bit so the flavor profile won't be as noticed. It's true. Great, great, great cigar to add to that rotation. Great cigar to have because at that price point, you ain't got to worry about it, but it's still going to burn well. It's still going to give you good flavors. Something that you don't mind sharing with somebody else. Just my 2 cents on this $6 chuck. I'll see you later. I love you. Later, Tater.